And the rejection by Ezeli. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Bulls trail by 9. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Macy against Curry. Macy with it. He has 6. Oakley a screen on Curry. Lock at 6. Macy against Curry. And again, no good by Chicago.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Paxson, he's checked in for Mason. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And it's sent back by Spates.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. It's Iguodala with the drive.
Foul call. Ready? All right, let's go. That's his first personal foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Chicago making some changes. Green comes in for Oakley, and Gervin subbed in for Higgins. And the Warriors also making a change. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Barbosa dishes to Livingston. Can't hit from in close. Bulls trail by 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jordan kicks it over to Corzine. Back to Jordan. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Checking in for the Warriors, Harrison Barnes. Ian
Jordan the pass to Paxson. To end the drought, lots of room. The shot will not go.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've...
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Warriors leading by 16. Setting the floor for the Warriors. You've got Bogut, Iguodala out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Ian Clark, and it's Curry in at the point guard. Curry against Macy. Knocks it loose. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
And Macy kicks to Jordan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Corzine. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Oakley, a screen on Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Macy passes to Green. Ring shot on the way. Thompson with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bulls trail by 20. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Great open look there.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
The drive by Jordan. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Warriors leading by 15. It's Curry outside. The offensive rebound. Green. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the dunk by Jordan.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Warriors leading by 17. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Thompson with the bucket.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Curry kicks to Bogut. He dishes it to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
With some arc, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Shot on the wing, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Curry with the steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Wasted no time on that one. 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Draymond Green. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Jordan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 16 points and 4 assists.
Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Brown, he's checked in for Oakley. Johnson comes in for Green. Higgins, he's checked in for Gervin. And it's Paxson in for Macy. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Clark. From the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Paxson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Some changes for Chicago. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Johnson. And Miller's subbed in for Michael Jordan. Lets it go from deep. No good from Clark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Corzine.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Clark. Yep, it's good.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Inside. And here's Paxson. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Corzine. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Ezeli can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Jordan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. And Gervin kicks to Jordan. And he jams it with authority.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
With the teardrop and the rejection by Ezeli. Barbosa gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Here's Iguodala. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now Paxson. Green, the screen to stop the run, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so we conclude the first half. The Warriors. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Driven out there with Green. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Macy. And it's Oakley in at the 5. Down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Thompson with the bucket.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Screen by Oakley. The drive by Jordan. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Warriors leading by 6. The dish now to Green. No one near him. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 15 points for Draymond Green.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Macy against Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut.
That's his first personal foul.
And Chicago has possession, trailing here by 8. Here's Green.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Macy against Curry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Higgins is checked in. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Goes up off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And here is Macy after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Screened by Oakley. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Warriors also making a change. Azili's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Corzine the pass to Higgins. 5 on the clock.